Today's a fabulous event. It's the International Human Rights Day conference that we're putting on with Students Stand Up. We're coming together to talk about our human rights and to work towards a movement that enacts these human rights in our daily lives.
Where students and labor activists and community members and supporters and allies from all across the state are gathering for a full day of our membership assembly.
First, there's the membership assembly for the Worker Center.
And kind of a celebration of what we've been doing like all year and what we've been involved in.
I'm just going to outline the agenda. We're going to move into some introductions. 2012 work plan, the wrap-up, and election results, and then we eat lunch.
Since our last membership assembly, we organized successfully to pass Act 48, a bill that moves Vermont even closer to the universal health care system based on human rights principles.
That we've heard over and over today about how much we've grown as an organization and as a movement, and that means that we need some tools to help us become stronger and stronger. So that's what the People's Passport is.
And then there is lunch and the workshops, and this afternoon I think Bernie Sanders is going to be part of a panel.
Well, the activity that we're going to do today will allow us to explore some of the issues that Vermont dairy farms are dealing with in the context of industrial and corporate control of the milk supply.
When it's just one of us here, we have no chance of taking on these big, powerful influences. These are not just oil companies, these are politicians who are invested in the status quo.
And accountability. So that's when we're talking about healthcare as a human right. That's really what we're talking about.
A right stems from the fact that you need it or that someone in your community needs it, and that creates an obligation of the government, which is an extension really of our community, to meet the need. So housing and healthcare. And
So basically, with the Put People First, it's a vision of what we would like to see happen here in Vermont. And basically, instead of paying attention to large lobbyists and people with corporate interest, instead it would be individual voices being able to advocate for what we need in our communities and in the state. So basically, it's a vision of what we believe Vermont could look like if people's needs are put first.
Every day here in Vermont, people are struggling to meet their fundamental needs and rights to safe, affordable housing, education, healthy food, a healthy environment, work with dignity, and a livable wage.
Human rights is an evolving concept. And what we have got to do is to stake our claim as clearly as we can what human rights is about.
And so, we deserve human rights. We deserve to be treated with dignity and respect.
We can see from our own experiences and those of our neighbors that to address the problem of climate disruption, we need a human rights movement. To address the needs of our communities, we need a climate justice movement.
Over and over again, we've been told that universal health care, adequate housing, affordable childcare, a healthy environment, efficient heat, healthy food, and other essentials are both economically and politically impossible in our little state. But by organizing in every county, we've shown that real change is possible. Our opponents are well organized and well funded, but our work is far from over. We need to keep the momentum up and keep organizing, keep telling our stories, keep listening to each other, and keep coming together so that our communities and our budgets reflect our values.
The only way that we can stop poverty is if we take justice in our hands, is if we take the power of the people to change the system and to create a real society, a society where everyone cares about everyone else, but nobody cares about the corporations. That is a society. That
it.